Good day, YouTube. This is J Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a update here on Hexo. I have another MJ play here. I've covered this one numerous times. This one is getting close to being delisted as well as Sundial. So I wanted to make a video, and it's time for an update, but definitely need to do a video now since this one is looking at getting delisted because it's below $1 as well. But this is Hexo, and can't get any simpler. Ticker is Hexo. Here's a look at what it's doing today. So it took a dip and hasn't done much throughout the last year other than run down. It's down over 91% in the last year. In the past 3 months, down over 52%, down over 14% in the past month, and the last week it's actually up 27+%. And here's a look at today. So again, this is Hexo. Ticker is Hexo. I have 80 shares here at $1.69. I've been watching this one, waiting for it to try to decide where it's going to hit the bottom, and so I can buy some more of this one. But this is a MJ stock. It's been around since 2013. Volume of 13.68 million, average volume of 10.15 million, with a $211 million market cap, and that's really been slaughtered over the last year. 52-week low of 0.4603 and a 52-week high of $11.04. And here's your ratings on this one. 60% as a hold, and next earnings coming up, expected on March 17th in the pre-market. And as you can see, I haven't bought any of this one since December at 85 cents. Almost wish that wouldn't have filled now. Over here on Bing, currently showing this one as a hold. This is interesting. Susquehanna International Group increased stake by 466.88% to 1.80 million shares. That is interesting. That's kind of good to see. But here's the article that really made me do the video. I was going to do one on Hexo anyway. Did one on Canopy growth earlier, Sundial this week, quite a few MJ stocks, and just some MJ articles. You'll want to check those out as well. So MJ producer Hexo at risk of being delisted from Nasdaq exchange. So again, along with Sundial, Hexo says the Nasdaq exchange has informed it that is not in compliance with the minimum bid price requirements and at risk of having the stock being delisted because it is below $1. The Quebec-based Hexo became non-compliant with the requirement when it was closing bid price for common shares listed on the Nasdaq dropped below $1 US for 30 consecutive trading days. Hexo shares closed yesterday, the 31st, at 56 cents US on the US stock exchange. On the Nasdaq, down from a peak of about $31 US a share on April 2019. Ouch, that is just... If you could have done an option on that going down, you'd made some pretty good money. That'd been the only way to make money on that. But Hexo says the Nasdaq notification has no immediate impact on its listing, but the company has been given until July 25th to have its shares close to or above $1 US per share for a minimum of 10 days to become compliant again. So that's the magic date, July 25th, and need to be over $1 for 10 days. So maybe Reddit, the memes, will get a hold of this one and run it up. So one should only hope. Hexo stock does not close at above or $1 US. By that date, the company may be eligible to receive another 180-day window to work toward compliance, but could also be subject to a delisting from the Nasdaq exchange. And I think this whole paragraph here is the same situation that Sundial was in. And they received another 180-day window, I believe. We're talking about Hexo, so I'm just going off of the top of my brain on that one, but maybe I'm wrong. But Hexo, which also has a Toronto Stock Exchange listing, parted ways with the co-founder Sebastian St. Louis last year and undertook a new strategic plan to reduce its expenses by 30%. Hexo shareholder attempts hostile takeover, plans to nominate new board members, and this is just 4 hours ago. So a concerned shareholder announced on Wednesday his plan to nominate 5 new independent directors. Hexo, with a goal of replacing the majority of the currently entrenched legacy board members and turning around the company's performance. So kind of goes over some more information. I've talked about Redican before in regards to Hexo. So again, pretty much same as Sundial. They're acquiring some companies, yet the stock is still struggling and needs to get back up above $1. So as of date of this letter, Hexo common shares traded at the 52-week low of 58 cents, down from a high of $14 within the span of 1 year. So just went down the toilet. And then some. $14 to 50-60 cent range, that's just horrible. So I've talked about Curaleaf here on the channel. Just did one on Canopy, doing one on Hexo now. I always try to stay up to date on Sundial as well. Over here on StockTwits, currently at 60 cents with a 52-week low of 46, high of $11.04. Slow death, nothing much to say. 5 million house, and I am 60% down. Wow. Youch. That's, like they say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's definitely what some people do with this one and Sundial, and I try to diversify in them all. And if you like MJ, you need to diversify in them all. I'm even so diversified I have ETFs, and try to put a little bit in those as well. When in doubt, buy another 1,000 shares, average at $1.92. Wow. Smoking joker. With the crazy dumping, something bad is happening. It's facing delisting is what it's happening. So this one kind of goes hand in hand with Sundial, but over here on Emerson Money, it's showing this one as a hold. And when I say hand in hand with Sundial, I'm talking performance and crappy stock price. Moderate sell and a 15% upside to 71 cents, high price of 80 cents and low of 53. So that's nowhere near close to $1 what it needs to be, but I don't like to make too many negative videos, but this one just needs to step it up and see what happens with this one. So when I first started making videos about this one, I think I had just a handful of shares. My cost basis was $17.04. You'll have to go back and watch those. Did a reverse merger and I totally got screwed. It was totally in the red, but I have knocked it down here. But I'm going to have to buy some more shares. The 52-week low is 46 cents, so maybe it'll come down some more and I can lower this even more. So, and we'll see what it does between now and I think it said July 25th for the delisting. So if you have any more information on that, you can list that in the comments. But right here is until July 25th to have the shares close at or above $1. So. But that's all that I have on Hexo. If you have any Hexo, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information you'd like to share on Hexo. And if there's any other MJ stocks out there you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to take a look at those as well. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.